That's the beauty of the fact that this isn't a zero-sum game issue.
Yes, I know.
It's the beauty of the fact that historically when you reduce taxes, you increase revenue to the government. And remember, right now we are paying exorbitant costs at the emergency room for people who aren't insured. Now they will be insured. We'll still be paying. There will still be some who will come under a high-risk pool. There'll be people who don't have any form of income. And in fact, some who are not paying any taxes who will benefit under this. But significantly less than what's taking place with people that are running there, uninsured. Going to emergency rooms for the high cost of coverage there as opposed to going to their own doctor. Because now, I have an insurance policy. I can have a doctor. I can have medical treatment like anybody else. I'm not a second-class citizen. I'm not just a person that has to go and take charity. I've got my policy. Now, I think there are a lot of taxpayers out there that say, you know, that's not a bad idea. The biggest thing is now they've got ownership. And they are going to be concerned about what the cost of health care is. If it's my policy, and it's not just a nebulous taxpayer's policy, it's my policy. And if at a point in time I begin now to put a little bit toward my health savings account, and it really is me paying it out and negotiating with a doctor, all of a sudden I start watching the number of x-rays I'm asked to take. I'll never forget, I had shoulder surgery a year and a half ago. And between the clinic and the hospital, the x-rays didn't get there. So I was standing there for a pre-op examination, and the doctor said, we need to take some more x-rays. And I said, why? I just went through a whole battery of x-rays. I said, well, we don't have those. And I said, I'll tell you where they're at. Get them. I'm not paying for it, even though my insurance was paying for it. I'm not paying for that again. And I think when we have that opportunity, when a person isn't just a number going into an emergency room or expecting some charitable care, and I don't think anybody in the room here is against charity and helping those genuinely in need. But for my son, if he would have gotten in an accident and gone to an emergency room, I, as his father, have been very concerned about him and happy to find out that care was being given. But after he healed, I'd say, listen, son, it made me angry as a taxpayer that you cost us greater dollars than if you'd have been responsible and had your own insurance. And so that's what this plan will do. Is it perfect? Does it get away from some of us helping to pay for those that genuinely are unable to fund their own health care coverage or are down on their luck for a while? It doesn't get away from all of that. But it gives more incentive. Plus, now, it gives the opportunity for more jobs to continue or be created because we're not putting another layer of taxpayer burden or employer cost burden for them to care for.
For the average family, that's about $2,000 rebate per person, approximately. It's a little less than $2,000. So if you've got 34 million uninsured people, and you've got how many...
Well, I don't want to get into the debate about how many 34 million people that are insured, or whether it's 12 million or whatever.
How much it's going to cost is your major argument.
Yeah, I think we'll go on, but I'm not going to get into just those little details, because I would disagree with 34 million uninsured. And I think we could debate that all night.